A froward or perverse man sows strife, and a whisperer separates chief friends. This is the law concerning discernment of the character of a person that is given to us in Proverbs 16:28. And the revelation or principle of this proverb comes from answering the question, why are instructions concerning words and speech repeated so often in the scriptures? Again, we're made in the image of our creator, and we are given authority as the children of promise to speak according to the heart, the intention, and the will of the king. And so when we're seeing instructions like this, when we're seeing repeated reminders like this, it is for the purpose of emphasizing importance in terms of the king's priorities. Even when you look in Proverbs, the sixth chapter, at the seven things that the Most High hates, it is actually listed twice: lying, the usage of our words, the usage of our speech, the usage of our conversation. This thing is so important that it is not only listed twice in the list of the seven abominations, but we receive, even in the Justice Code, repeated warning, instruction, and guidance for discernment concerning the character of righteous speech. During my lifetime, the business of gossip and sensational news gained great popularity in the culture, actually became big business, is still big business, because according to the Proverbs, gossip is like juicy morsels. Like, who doesn't like to hear a good secret? Like something that nobody else was supposed to know that gets brought to light in a scandalous way. Well, what's being revealed here in this proverb of discernment, discerning the character of a person, discerning how much weight you give the testimony of a person with this kind of characteristic. That speaking of the weight of testimony in the law, any evidence can be brought before the judge and can be considered for the decision that will be made. But the weight of evidence that we give to a particular witness, to a particular document, to a particular any type of tangible or intangible evidence, the weight is not always the same. So, for example, if a person who has been cross-examined in their testimony is found to have lied or misrepresented the truth when they are cross-examined, then we call that an impeachment. You have been impeached. You said one thing, but when the other party cross examined you, you were found to have lied. Well, the standard of justice in the legal system is that we give less weight to the testimony of a person who has been found to lie. The same is to be held true when we are discerning a particular character of a witness who is found to be someone who is a gossiper, who is a revealer of secrets, who is dividing people by using their words in a way that the Proverbs calls perverse. Because everyone likes juicy tidbits. This is the gossip industry would not be as lucrative but for the human nature. We've heard it talked about before in church teachings, right? About people who would look for they would look for teachers who would speak to their itching ears. This is a part of the flesh. This is a part of the humanity. This is a part of the darkness that we have to discipline and we have to overcome so that we are not entrapped, or what the Proverbs refers to as ensnared. Ensnared, when you see snare, do a word search in the book of Proverbs for snare, and you will see the many different areas that the enemy uses to entrap humanity. Listening to gossip and slander is one of the snares revealed in the Proverbs. And the picture of the snare is like the ring that's put in the nose of a bull. The ring that's in the nose through the septum is used to hook onto like a rope and pull by. You're not free to move on your own free will because you've been hooked by the nose. This is the imagery of the word snare that is speaking about what happens to your spirit when you are hooked by gossip, by slander, by tale bearing. And for the agent of justice, this is guidance on judging the character of the witness so that the evidence of the witness's statements is put into perspective. If you are found to have lied, if you are found to be a gossip, if you are found to be a whisperer, using people's own itchy ears to accomplish your purposes and to manipulate your desired outcome, then according to the Proverbs, you are a perverse person. You are not a person of righteousness. You are not a person of light and truth and love. You are a person of darkness. You are a person of division. You are a person that is not of the character of the Creator. And so your testimony should not be given as much weight or consideration or respect as the testimony of someone who is telling the truth, who is seeking to reconcile, and who is seeking to unify and heal that which you are seeking to divide and to tear apart with conflict. These discernment instructions, they can sound very cold and they can sound very harsh. And the role of justice is to be willing to make the tough decision, even when it hurts your feelings, even when it hurts somebody else's feelings. The justice administrator, the person who is in the seat of judgment in your authority, you must be willing to do the unpopular thing, to judge righteously, even when it hurts somebody's feelings. And this is clearly saying this isn't based on my feelings. This is not based on my biases or my preconceived ideas about who a person is. A person who takes secrets, retells them, whispers, gossips, scandalizes, is in character a perverse man or woman. Be blessed and encouraged. I look forward to seeing you for the very next day of the Justice Code Challenge. Be blessed.